So that's what our project is. A wall mount TV we're going to install. And I'm going to install that up on this wall somewhere. And it's in a small bedroom. Here's the bed over here, so it's going to have to go up in there. But before I get all gung-ho on all that, I've got to make myself a material list, because I don't want to just get in there and plug that in. You'll see. There's the plug and the cable outlet for the TV. Now I could just go ahead and bolt it up there and have the wires stick down and hang down and plug it into there, no problem. But I don't like to do things like that. I want all of this stuff to not show. I don't want the wires coming down, so that's why I've got to make a material list, because I'm going to take that plug right there and I've got to take that out of the wall, and I've got to fish a wire up, and I'm going to cut in another box up here behind the TV location. You see, I'm going to fish a wire down to this plug outlet down here. I'll probably end up leaving the plug and not just put a blank plate there like a junction box, but I'll probably leave the plug in case they end up having a dresser underneath the TV, which they probably will. Maybe this dresser or a little bit lower dresser, I suppose. And then I won't see the TV plug hanging down the wall. I'll do the same thing for the cable. The cable, I'll fish another cable up through the wall, back behind the TV, and fish that down the wall too. Do you see what I mean? I'll bet you another one of your questions is, hey, what about if I want a DVD player hooked up to this TV? What about that, Joe? What are you going to do with those wires? You know, I've seen some people, they install the TV up here, they fish the wires down the wall like I'm going to show you, and then they've got the DVD wires hanging out below that, coming down to a countertop, a desk, a dresser, and then you see those wires. Well, I'm going to try to figure out what to do with that too. I'm going to get some longer DVD cord ends. I'm going to fish those down the wall too, and I'm probably going to have them come out of a box down low, maybe this same box here or something, and then I'll have to have long ones so that then I can take those wires and sneak them back up behind a dresser and then poke them into a DVD player. So when I make my material list, I'm going to have to go to the store and get some wire and some other stuff like that. Well, I need to check out this plug because I want to make sure I know what size wire it is. It could be 14-2 with ground, it could be 12-2 with ground. 12-2 with ground is for to be used on a 20 amp circuit. 14-2 with ground is a Romex cable with a black-white wire, a black wire, and a bare copper wire in it. That 14-2 with ground, that's what it's called. It's a Romex cable, and there's a sheathing around it. You got those 3 wires in there. So when you hear 14-2 with ground, you know what I'm talking about. 12-2 with ground is the same thing, except the size wire is a little bit bigger. So 14-2 with ground is for a 15 amp circuit. Now, how are we going to figure out what type of circuit we got? Well, go to your sub panel and look around and see what you got in there, and that's going to tell us a big story. So I think we need to do that next.